how I was able to capitalize on SPX 0 days using a 4-hour price story. Yesterday I got 132%. This is a small account that I'm jumping off just using price story. So let's just see. In Market Outlook, I provided a ES price story, which later will be a link and it won't be PDF downloads or whatever. So let's download that link really quick. And let's open that up and let's go right to it, right through it, sorry. All right, here we go. Let's get rid of that. All right, so that's the bigger, we used the 4-hour price story yesterday. Zooming into price. All right. And this is more like for my day traders and scalpers. 4-hour, it's a good, price story to use. However, so let's go through it yesterday. I stated that when we zoom into price, the 4-hour price story is stayed above the 50% level. If you're unfamiliar with the price story, there'll be a video provided on how to find that. It was in my course. Some of my mentees know how to use it. So we stayed above the 50% level yesterday. Price tested its 4-hour price story box, which was like the bottom right here, and it immediately bounced and closed above here. So the question we wanted to ask ourselves at the morning open is, do we test 410 again at the top of this box, or do we come back down? So we went here, and because we were in the middle, I wasn't gonna jump in right here. Either I'm going to jump here or I'm going to jump here. So when I said, how do you play? I said, look for the 4038.50 to hold or break. So you had to look for this level. This is the level you were going to be eyeing on. And this were where you would look for your actionable signal to take up or down on this price story. So let's move into price. That was what I laid out yesterday. Let's go to the ES yesterday and see what happened. This blue line is yesterday. So for me, at yesterday's open, when we came down to the 4038.50 as mentioned, I took the actionable signal on the hourly, which I stated in the PDF. Signal has to be on an hourly time frame or higher. Okay, so on the hourly, I took the 2. I took the 2 because this, if we get rid of that really quick, this break of this 2 below my level was going to yield me on a 0 day some profit. So I took the break of that 2. Now let's go down to the lower time frame. Because when I took it, I went to the lower time frame just to see what was going on. So I took the break of that 2, and I was able to get, that was where I got 135. Now, because it's a small account, I'm not shooting for the max. So I would have took 100% and been fine. So I got 135. When it's a small account, you want to get your gains quick, because you want to compound it, and then once you get more, then you can take, I'll show you what you could have done. So on the hourly, I took it, it started to bounce, and I took profit, and it started to come back up. So that was the first 135. Now, what I noticed was, I was like, okay, price bounced immediately, and I kind of was looking over here too. I was like, I'm going to take the profit. Let's just see, maybe because this level right here was kind of getting bought up right here. So I was looking to the left as well. So I was like, let me take the profit and wait on the retest. Now, this hourly candle came down. I got the profit. It came back up, and it closed above the 5618. So I was like, okay, so do it want to pull another stun like it did here and go back up, or will it come back down? I was anticipating it to come down since we broke for the second time. So I didn't do anything yet. I went down to my lower time frame and I watched it. So right here, I watched how it's acting. I was like, oh, okay, price is not So most they want to do is test this area, which it did. So then I jump back on inputs on the 30-minute, I think. I used the 30-minute. I watched the 30-minute as well. I seen that it was a fail to up. Price didn't look like it want to continue up. It wasn't building. No candle bodies was building above this level at all. So I took another, and I already was anticipating the bottom of this. So I took another put here. That's the one I got for 155%. And then I exited again. Mind you, I have a small account, so I don't want to blow it because it's small. So you got to take the profits quick. Don't be greedy. So then it bounced here. I was like, woo, thank you. Take the profit. I didn't know if we were going to go back and run. Even though I anticipated here on a small account, I cannot take that risk. So then here I watched it and I realized we wasn't getting above this level again. I took the next one, which yielded me 300%, and I took it all the way down. So if I go down to my 15-minute time frame, I basically took it here, bear flag here, and took it down, and I got all the gains on the small account. Yield in that account, I made $900 on that account, I think. I gotta open that account up. I think I ended that account from 500 to, I think it's at 12. I don't know. I gotta look at it. I got so many accounts, but I got to look at that one in particular. But it did a really good. I did really good on it using the price story. So I pulled it down. Now let's say if you don't have the small account, you didn't want to use $500 like me, and you have a bigger account, you would have just got in and played it all the way down. The break of this, you would have played it, and you would have just stuck to your price story, knowing that price is going to hit the bottom of the price story. Period. So if I had a weekly, I would have just rolled it all the way down. I wouldn't have been in and out. But I was playing 0 days because on a small account, I'm trying to compound fast. You got to build it up. I'm trying to at least get it to 5K. And then when I get it to 5K, then I can just chill. So, but if you have more money, you just write it down and trust the story and then get out. It went all the way here, which is another story, but I was only anticipating here. So hopefully this video helps with you guys understand how to play the price story. I'll be doing recaps on all the price stories that I decide that I want to play. So now today on the 6th, I'm watching if we're entering a new price story, and I will update that. So good luck to all of you guys, and let's get this money.